Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Colonial Clash Racing Series presented by 1776 Motorsports. I am Matt, and that was your national anthem brought to you by the Red Spoilers. Thank you to those guys coming out and helping us get a national anthem up and going here for the Colonial Clash Series. This is race number 2 of season 2. It's the Goose Graphics Goose Graphics 130, and in the booth here tonight with me, as always, he is the owner, operator, compadre, the best in the world in podcasting. It is the podcast line, AJ Capola.
Hey, what's going on, race fans? Welcome to our Wednesday night league. And it is the Colonial Clash Eagle Series. Matt, we are at Michigan tonight for the Goose Graphics 130. What are you expecting here tonight?
Man, Michigan, a really quick place. And that's exactly what I'm kind of looking forward to here tonight, AJ. It's some great, quick racing all evening long. But before we
Matt, I am very loud.
I got you turned down already, buddy. I called it before you even said it. But, man, looking forward to a great one here tonight, man. And it's going to be a lot of fun, round number 2. Let's take a look at the points coming in, AJ. Take a look right quick here. There is your points as we come into tonight's race. Last week we had a great race, right, AJ? Is there anything on this point sheet that kind of surprised you with Justin out there on pole or with the points lead? John there in second, Brandon there in third, Matt D. Horton in fourth, Kyle Herman fifth. That's your top 5.
Really, a lot of stuff really surprising. Last race was by far the best Talladega race I have seen in I don't know how long. But now I'm really excited to see what they do on a 2-mile track instead of a 2.5 plus track. Kind of the same characteristics, but this place eats tires in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And everything you do out of 3 and 4 determines how well you get into turn 1. But I'm really excited to see how everything goes. Justin really only has a 5-point lead after one race over 2 drivers. That's John Garrett and Brandon Pamitat. So I'm really curious to see how everything translates from a super speedway to a more of a multi-groove 2-miler.
And for buddy, well, I will tell you as we get ready here for qualifying. But first and foremost, let's give a shout out to all the people that make all this possible. What do you think? First up
Let's do it.
on the board, renovations for all your home remodeling needs. It is veteran owned and operated. Next one up, it is the sponsor tonight of our Pole Award, AJ. It is going to be the Pro Cup Race.com. And again, the Pro Cup Racing experience provides an exciting opportunity to drive a real race car that's competed in today's top stock car series at the fastest tracks on the circuit. Side note to that, June, the Pro Cup Racing experience heads to Michigan International Raceway, so you can hop in a real car, take a lap around this track you're seeing virtually on your screen here tonight. Also, big shout out to Goose Graphics, supporting all your iRacing simulator and decal needs, and Giro Tech down there, and that is going to be for all your Haas CNC services and CNC machinery needs. AJ, you ain't went and bought one yet, but you're going to, right?
I don't know about buying a CNC machine, but I can definitely go talk to one of my old teachers at my technical high school. They have plenty of CNC machines that they're teaching all the students on.
Well, one more thing here. We got also Fort Worth Screen Printing has provided textile screen printing services to promotional product distributors, marketing firms, advertising agencies, and end users throughout the United States. They are sought out by other screen printers to produce their more complex and overflow jobs for them. Again, that's Fort Worth Screen Printing, FortWorthScreenPrint.com. So we are ready to go. Qualifying underway as we speak, AJ. What is the key to getting around here good, buddy?
Well, on your first lap, because you get 2 timed laps, I would say stick more towards the high side, kind of like how you do the super speedways. You know, get that nice momentum, and then as you're coming to the start-finish line, to grab your second timed lap, you know, cut down to the bottom and really try to make this place as short as possible while maintaining as much momentum as possible.
Well, it's Matt D. Horton there, top of the board with Tyler Woodard. Mr. Horton looking and getting that pole award here tonight. That's $10 extra in your pocket, thanks to Pro Cup, AJ.
Yeah, if I was in a couple more leagues that, you know, gave you some money for a pole award, who knows? I might be running a lot faster.
Are you trying to say you actually would win something?
No. I had my shot at winning tonight and, you know, finished third, 8 seconds back.
Yeah, you oofed it, didn't you?
No, I ran a really good race. Like how we're going to see a really good race here tonight.
I see what you did there. It is going to be a good one. This high-speed racetrack always produces a good run with these trucks. What do you think about the draft here tonight? Do you think the draft's going to be effective here at a place like Michigan?
Oh, yeah. Big time. These trucks punch a big hole in the air and allow for a lot of suck up. The thing is, you're probably going to have to let off quite a bit as you go into these turns. I don't know if you're going to be able to hold them wide open in the draft.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see throughout the night. 130 miles here tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. But right now, it's Matt D. Horton there that is on a track to be your pole sitter here tonight, AJ, and get that $10 bonus.
$10 bonus.
Yeah.
Which is sponsored by who again, Matt?
It is sponsored by the Pro Cup Racing Experience. You know, the thing that I'm going to try to go do eventually.
Well, we hope everybody a nice Wednesday night. Thank you for stopping with us, everybody, for the Colonial Clash. If you haven't seen their last week's race, their week 1 race at Talladega, by far that was the best Talladega race I have ever called in my life, and it's probably one of the best Talladega races I've ever seen. So,
alrighty, well, it's official. Matt D got the pole here. He's going to get the $10 buckaroonies bucks in his pocket here tonight. and we'll see if I can quickly grab a word with our pole sitter, AJ, here in just a moment. Let's see if we can locate him here in Discord, hopefully. Knock on wood. There he is. And I will bring him up to us, sir. All right, Mr. Matt D. You got a copy, buddy.
Gotcha.
All righty, man. You're officially $10 richer, picking up that Pro Cup bonus for winning the poll here tonight, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I'm apparently pretty good at holding the spot to the floor, so I'll take it for sure. It's a good starting spot, so hopefully we'll end the night in first as well.
Tim, for me, how hard do you think it's going to be out there in the actual race scenario and situation to hold that position, knowing how big the draft is here and everything that tends to go on here at a place like Michigan?
Yeah, this place is basically, well, with the trucks anyway, it's like a mini Daytona and Talladega, so it's going to be really drafty, but if we get a long run, tires could potentially play a role, so hopefully save enough tire and stay up front at the same time, which would be helpful.
Yeah, format. Well, best of luck, Matt, in your endeavors here tonight, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, there we go. We'll move him back down to that 1760 or 1776 Motorsports, and we'll get ready to rock and roll.
I just realized I don't have any
I got him, buddy.
any stuff for it.
Yeah, I got him. We got this, man. And it's going to be 2 minutes and 56 seconds left here. If you didn't realize that I moved myself there originally,
Yeah, I noticed.
like a real smart person there. That was professional broadcasting at its finest.
Yeah, you'll have that.
You know, I just got to go make sure the room's safe. Free wide and warm up. That's not we're going to see that a lot tonight, bud. Rewind here at Michigan is not that surprising at all in these trucks, all the downforce that you tend to have. And this is another high momentum race here tonight, AJ.
Oh, very much. Especially with that draft, and if you're out of it or you have one bad corner, you're going to lose a lot of time.
What do you think about the 41, John Gutekunst there in that 41? How do you think he's going to do here tonight in the Girotech machine?
Oh, well, he's qualified P10. He ran a faster lap in qualifying than practice, so that's a step up. And honestly, we talked to him before the race, and he's really excited to get on the track tonight. I think everything really has to win this race, I think everything has to go your way.
In 4, and I kind of go with that as well. Whether you're starting in the front, you're starting in the back, you're going to have to do what you got to do for yourself here tonight, I feel. In a lot of ways, you're dead on, AJ. You're going to have things go exactly the way you want them. But right now, we got about 1 minute and 20 left on the board for the warm-up session here.
Holy crud.
Go ahead.
Hendrick Motorsports is putting on a hurting. If here's a little update on qualifying. Chase Elliott gets the first spot for the time being by a good 10th and a half, and then Alex Bowman gets on the racetrack and it's about to take it about another half a tenth.
Yeah, that's a new car, same old motive of operandi here.
When it comes to Hendrick Motorsports, yeah.
Yeah. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But, man, I am looking forward to tonight's Colonial Clash Eagle Series race number 2, the Goose Graphics 130. And since we got about 26 seconds left here, buddy, I'm going to quickly here go take a look at the schedule coming up. And that is going to be Atlanta next week for 90 laps.
That'll be fun. Atlanta's always fun in the trucks. Depending on how you run Atlanta, you could either go really fast and burn up your tires, or you can go a little bit slower and save your tires for the extreme longer run.
Well, the one after that, you're going to love going to New Hampshire.
There you go. That'll be fun.
That's your baby. You go to New
My home
Hampshire.
track?
Yep. You go to New Hampshire, AJ's all over it. But let's take a look, buddy, as we get ready. Let's take a look at your starting grid. And here we go. Colonial Clash Eagle Series starting lineup is Matt D. Horton on the row number 1 alongside Tyler Woodard there. Justin there starts in 3rd. Scott Baker 4th. Mr. Mark Perkhurst there in 5th. It's going to be Thad Flower there in 6th. Brian Parker in 7th. John Garrett in 8th. 9th is going to be Jonathan Golden in 10th. Mr. John Gudikas there, AJ. That's your top 10. Brandon Mefford starts 11th, and James Oot in 12th, AJ. So great stop, top 12 here. Any surprises there in that top 12?
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that Brandon Pamitat is sitting P18 after having such a good run in the season opener at Talladega. Maybe he just didn't get a really good lap, but we're starting to roll, but he's starting back in the field.
Yeah, Pamitat there. You're talking about him. What about Kyle Herman, another one deep in the field, 19th, with Tyler Rex right there in the 1776 Motorsports machine as well. 21st, Zachary Cleek there, Christopher Pendale there, 22nd. And that will round out the field. Team No Shift there. And that's another one I'm kind of surprised that far back, AJ.
Yeah, I'm very shocked at at a couple cars back here, but it might make for a good race having them come from the back of the field.
Well, it is time here for your main event of the evening. We're getting ready to go racing here at Michigan. AJ Capola, Matt in the booth. Are you ready, buddy?
Oh, I am ready, pal.
You are ready. I am ready. The fans at home are ready to go. We're going to go racing here at Michigan high octane, high speed. Second race of the year, of the season, ready to roll. And it's going to be Matt D. Horton on the pole. That Canadian driver brings them down alongside Tyler Woodard. And the lights are off. The iRacing pace car right now, ready to go. Tyler Woodard right there in second. Here we go, coming to green. Yes, I'm not going to quit with the police interceptor joke until they give us a new pace car. Horton, great restart. Woodard, look at Justin coming through. Great start for him.
Yeah, very good start.
Right.
That inside line is really pulling through right there.
Oh, man.
Would not be surprised if we see a nice run coming off the top side, though, that we normally see at these 2-mile tracks.
Yeah, I would not be shocked either as they run down the back straightaway, side by side, deep in the field. Brendan Mefford, you're looking at him right now, AJ. And can he get some ground here? On board as they thunder down the front straightaway. Justin to take the race lead. He'll lead lap number 1 here at Michigan.
Yeah, Justin Botello going all the way from 3rd to 1st, going to take the lead. And there goes Horton underneath him, going to try to take first place.
Horton, not so fast, pal. He's going to retake the spot. Truck way wide out of turn number 2, nearly smacking the outside wall. I believe that was the 65 of Oot. There indeed it was. We got another one in the fence. That's the 83, going to drop like a fly as well. Mefford, after a great start, going to drop backwards. And some trucks getting tight early on, AJ.
Yeah, were you expecting that at all? Because I didn't know that. I wasn't thinking about trucks getting tight on the initial start. I was thinking more of on the restart, the start of the race, they'd be loose.
I'm kind of surprised as well. Normally we see them loose, but maybe I do know they made some setup changes for the trucks in anticipation for the new body. I think the new body's coming relatively soon. And that may have changed how these trucks are taking these early runs. And let's be honest here. Parker's dropping a spot, but as a iRacing driver myself, I wouldn't mind seeing the iRacing fix setup become more of a loose setup, AJ.
Yeah.
Because typically they set them up on the tight side for the newer drivers, which I understand. But a tight car is so hard to get speed out of. And they're going to drop backwards here on the top in that iRacing League calculator right there. The IRL machine. Not the old IRL kart series either. There's Herman right there, Mr. David S. right there with Mr. Dustin Franklin back to 14th, AJ, early on here tonight.
Ooh, car's sliding in the back.
Oh, that's not good.
42 of Thad Failer.
Caution
Scott
is
Beaker.
out. Well, we will get you a replay here momentarily.
A lot of damage on that 42 of Thad.
Are you surprised there? Big incident early, AJ?
Yeah, kind of. Wasn't expecting it this early. The 5 Scott Baker was involved.
Okay. Oh, they're already wrecking there. There's Baker. Let's see what we can discover. What caused
The 86 is involved. That's Jonathan Golden.
in
The 56, Scott Mayhew, also involved.
Ooh.
A lot of damage on the 86, the 42, and the 5. Wow.
Yeah. And the 5, I believe, was one of the trucks originally involved.
Yes. It was the 5 and the 42 to start.
Yep, right there. Just a little bit of contact going wrong, buddy, and around as they go. Highly unfortunate, AJ.
Yeah, it's very upsetting. Everybody was running really well, but, you know, it happens. We're 6 laps in. Everybody's still trying to feel everybody out. And I think we're about to have pit stops, Matt, for the first time tonight. Everybody's got 3 sets of tires. So, here we go. Coming down pit road.
It stops live right now as you take one more look at the incident that brought the first caution out here for the Colonial Clash Eagle Series and trucks on pit road. However, Tyler Woodard, Mark Parkhurst, and Mr. Guy Orquim there staying out, AJ. The 3 trucks staying on the racetrack. Everybody else going to say, nope, I'm going to come get tires.
There might be a slight advantage to getting new tires, but we're only 6 laps in. I don't see it being that big of an advantage.
Here at Florida Goose Graphics 130, and well, we will get ready to rock and roll once again, buddy. It's been a heck of a race already. 7 laps into the 65. I'm a little bit shocked that many trucks actually came in that early, AJ, in my personal opinion.
I'm pretty much on the same wavelength as you there. It is 7 laps in, so maybe you're just coming in, topping off, and getting back on the racetrack, but...
Yeah, I don't necessarily think I would have come down, but that's why I'm a broadcaster, not a driver. You know, I'm not that successful of a driver. But what am I going to be doing Sunday, AJ, buddy?
Sunday?
Sunday.
Probably watching the Daytona 500 like I am.
Well, also 10 in the morning, I'm going to be running the NIS Daytona 500, which in theory should lead me right up to the real life race.
So for everybody on iRacing, now they have the Daytona 500. Do they also have the Xfinity version and the truck version as well?
Negative, sir. The only one that's full length is the 500. Now, the other series are there for their open series. Trucks is like 50 laps in open. Xfinity is, I want to say, 75 or 100. So it's a...
But they're still under the NIS umbrella, right?
Yes, they do have their own quote-unquote open series, yes. Oh, and again, of course, my setup for this race, powered by Elite Performance as always, give them a little shout out. Going to be powering that truck, that car. But before we do that, we got a heck of a race to settle here in the Goose Graphics 130, AJ. AJ, I kind of feel like you're becoming a truck racing fan.
I like truck racing. I'm actually pretty good in the Xfinity cars. I like how blocky they are. Kind of like how the trucks are, but a little less blocky. But no, I like the trucks. I've run a lot of trucks, but I'm really good with the Xfinity cars. I think the Cup cars are a little too out of whack for the time being.
They're actually a lot better now.
Oh, that's good.
But a little plug here. My new super late model ride is being made by Goose Graphics. Just to plug that.
Nice.
So we're going to get ready to go. 9 laps complete. Yeah, or 8 complete, coming to 9. The flagman, Bob, got the green back in the air, AJ.
There they go.
Back underway, Mark Parkhurst there in second. Horton, your pole center, setting in third, and he's already going to go to P2.
Yeah, he's going to P2 in that Haley Steinfeld machine. If you didn't know who she was, she played Hawkeye in the new Hawkeye Disney Plus TV show.
Okay. Disney knowledge. I'm glad I got you up here because I never got that.
Disney, Marvel. And he's going to battle for the lead right now.
Man, that truck is quick here.
Matt's on fresh tires, right?
I did. Matt is, I'm not. I believe I'll double check. I'll grab our favorite tool. What's our favorite tool, AJ? It's strategy board.
Yes.
And here we go. Horton is on a fresh Goodyear Eagles. Woodard, surprising, is not. So tires not seeming to make a big difference or seeming to really affect that much.
It helped a little bit because he's not washing up the track like Woodard is, but
yeah, but I don't think it's. Here's the problem that I'm seeing with it: the goodiness of it, I guess, is what we'll call it, is going to wear off really quickly. You're only separated by a few laps.
Look at this, Matt. We are 2 by 2 by 2.
Somebody call somebody, because we're 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, and it ain't ending anytime soon, folks.
No, there goes the 77. Tyler Woodard right back to the inside of Matt Horton. Gonna try to make the move. There goes the 23 to the inside of the 64.
Where in the world did John Gutekunst there come from?
Well, he is up 3 positions, and with everybody under a blanket, it's probably easy to kind of catch up and get in somebody's draft while they're all having to check up for each other.
Oh, look at the checkup just in front of him. That's going to give him some momentum on the top side. Big Mo going to propel him down the back straightaway, AJ. Great run
there
here.
It goes to 64. Justin Botello is looking to get by Horton.
Yeah, he is, man. And right now that battle continuing. Garrett there as well. Guy and Mr. Parker there fighting their way through 13 laps already in the history books here tonight, AJ. Very clean race so far, bud. One early incident, but not a craziness. Otello right there on the back bumper of Horton. Horton already putting $10 in his pocket here, trying to go for the sweep with the win. Right now leading over Otello and Mr. Woodard, Herman, Parkhurst. Man, that top 5 is going to be a force to be reckoned with here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, you're pretty much just going to have to try to bunny hop drivers and get right back in the draft. There goes Gutekunst right underneath the 23.
Yes, sir. He's going to make the move. Right here.
Try to make the move, but ends up getting passed by the 66.
And I want
66 is getting to the inside of the 23 now.
great racing here mid-pack right now. 14 of 65 in the books. You're watching a race for 6th, 7th, 8th on your screen. 2 by 2 by 2. And back in the line they go, buddy. Oh, the 66 going to drop to the outside. The Fort Worth screen printing machine. That got a little tight. I mean, I know they do it big in Texas, but man, that took some Texas-sized guts to get in there. But I'm going to highlight a driver moving up the field. He started caboose on the field. Christopher Pendale up to 14th, AJ.
Yeah, look at Kyle Harbin. He started 19th all the way up to 5th.
Yeah, so we got some drivers moving forward. And we talked about that at the start of the show, AJ, that, you know, we thought some of the guys in the back are coming forward. And we're kind of like fortune tellers tonight because that's exactly what's happening. 2 by 2 right now. Ooh, the 4 out of shape here. Todd Clark nearly getting a piece of that wall. Or Cleek, excuse me. Not Clark. It's not Clark Kent. He may be, though. He can get by some of these.
Could be a Superman.
Yeah, he could be. Just don't know yet. But right now, setting in the line. Maybe he's got magical speed powers we don't know about. Doug in chat. That was what I was going for. But due to YouTube, I couldn't go where I wanted to go with it. So that's how we kind of got there. Doug picked up on what I was going for. So we'll continue there. Hudson or Horton in the lead. Otello in second. Otello.
Brian Parker, our chat is Michelle in our chat's rooting for Brian Parker, and he is currently sitting in 14th, back 7 positions from his 7th place starting spot.
Well, he's gonna have to pick
Find
it up.
the loud pedal.
Yeah, he's going to find something. Find the NOS button. Find the anti-drag button. Chop the rear spoiler off. Come up with something. No, don't chop your rear spoiler off because then you're not going to make it through the corner. He'll be fast down the straightaway though. Till he gets to turn 1 or 2, and then it's going to go really bad really quick. Or, you know what he could also do?
Uh-oh.
We could go to our friends over there at Geotech and get a Haas CNC machine and put some aero body kit on that thing. As he continues to ride there down the back straightaway. Horton leads the way here. Botello in second. Woodard in third. That's your top 3. Just shy of 65 laps. Or just shy of 20 of 65. And regrettably, your broadcaster here, Mr. Professional right here, forgot to do one thing here tonight, AJ. And
What was
one very important thing. Get our fuel numbers.
What's that?
So I have no idea what our fuel number is going to be.
Well, they have 60%, so I'm guessing that's probably going to be about 20, 25 laps, maybe?
I would say you're pretty right on with that. Hey, you're getting good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Right on the number there, I think. Maybe 30 if they're extremely lucky. As you see the Pro Cup Racing Experience machine, Tyler Rex on the outside right now. Good for you. Oh, no, Tyler, don't wreck it while I'm talking. No. Great save, Tyler, as we's on board for that one.
He is very slow right now, too.
What a save by Tyler Rex.
A lot of damage on that left side of the vehicle, some nose damage, but other than that, car is still in one piece.
Here I was getting ready to put a spotlight on his truck and he about gets wrecked. Man, I need to keep my spotlights off of people tonight. I'm blinding people. As they continue to run here, 21 of 65 in the books. Let's see here. Michelle says push any button. That works too. And these guys getting after it here, AJ, and what a race here tonight. Goose
David
Graphics,
Pugh
130.
looking to cut underneath Pamitat. They almost went 3 wide. Ends up backing out of it and almost gets into Scott Baker coming out of turn 2.
So are you saying Pugh is trying to go pew?
Oh, well, he almost went pew right outside to the outside wall.
Well, that's not good. That's not the direction you want to go pew in. Oh, more contact nearly behind them here. Bad getting knocked around like a beach ball at the moment. Or a moment ago.
Bad was in that first caution.
And tonight, Bad is wanted so far. Guy Racing lead calculator machine. 23 of 65 complete here tonight. And again, out front, the Canadian leading the way of Matt D. Horton. You got to feel good if you're Matt D. up front pulling away, bud.
Yeah, you're not pulling away a huge chunk, but any little bit to gap yourself is gonna help you down the long run. We do have a car on pit road.
In form.
Couple cars on pit road, Matt.
Yeah, so we're starting to see. Let's look at our magic numbers here, shall we? Let's see what we got here, pit strategy wise.
These are the drivers that did not pit on the first caution, and it looks like they can go about 22 laps, 24 laps with a caution.
And right now, the group that did pit's coming about to their 18th lap.
What did I say? 20, 25?
Yep, you were right there on the money, Captain. You earned your payday tonight, sir.
Hope I earn my payday all the time.
Well, you do. But you might get a 50-cent bonus on that one.
Woo!
Hey, it's more than a penny. Wouldn't that be mean to tell somebody that they're getting a bonus and they give them a 1 cent bonus?
Seen it happen before.
Oh. Renee Horton, Botello. Right now in your top 3 here tonight. And what a battle. 26 of 65 in the book. Man, what a race here. There's Christopher Pendale there hanging on in that number 16 machine. And guess we're going to get Kimmy to broadcast too one of these times. 'Cause that would be entertaining.
John Gutekunst is up to 3rd, up 7 positions. This is all before pit stops. But, doing really well, up 7 positions. Look for them to start coming towards pit road soon.
Yeah, he's doing a great job setting 3rd right now. But here they go alongside of him, AJ. They're getting after it. There's the 23-77 machine.
Yeah, they're getting their lap back on him.
Yeah, they go.
They're on fresher tires.
You see the difference there. Should be closing in on these drivers up front. Finally hit pit road. They're probably coming up on 20 laps in of their stint at the moment.
Yeah, 20 laps right now.
Scott Baker back here in the 5 machine. He's had a busy night involved in that first incident of the night. That U.S. Navy veteran machine. Love the paint scheme on the truck.
41.
There we go.
Gutekunst is hitting pit road for his stop.
Let the floodgates open because here comes the first truck down pit road. And AJ, we've seen it before. Once one comes, it's like taking a bale of hay to cows. They all come across the pasture to you.
Yep.
How I related that to my hay, I don't know, but we're going with it. Horton out front. Second, Justin Botello. Do they come down this time? Lap down truck coming to the top side. Here we go. Horton's going to make that turn. Watch your pit road speed. Get on the brakes. He does just that. He'll bring that machine down pit road.
Botello stays out for another lap.
And that person that's on the side of the car, I have no idea because I can't remember. It's something to do with Disney.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, there you go. That's your expertise, sir. That's your area of expertise.
Not Disney, it's Marvel. It's just on Disney Plus. Oh, and he goes through his pit stall.
Oh no!
Very slight mistake. The 42 does it as well.
Well, the 42 got distracted looking at Haley, so he just drove through his pit stall. There's Justin, the pit road. Patello, here comes Garrett down. Here comes Mefford down. David down. Brandon Hamatat down. Scott Baker down. Kyle Herban down. Tyler Woodard is still out there. Now, he made a pit stop early, correct? If I'm correct.
Yes.
So he looks to be him in the 23. If they can keep their pace up, may cycle to the front of the field here. There's guys still on pit road. Botello, they're in the 64 factory setups machine. Gonna roll out with Scott Baker, Garrett as well. Here comes Tyler Woodard and Parkhurst going to go side by side, but they're going to be first and second with a little bit of an alternate strategy.
Yep.
Look,
Just a slight alternate strategy. Let's see if it pays out for a Matt. I don't know if it will, just because pretty much they pitted close to about 8-9 laps ahead of these guys. Their tires are probably already worn, and we see a lot of freshies on these guys.
well, here's my question. We're going to have one more stop. That puts them coming down at lap 50, correct? Roughly.
Somewhere around there, yes.
Somewhere in that general
Probably around
area.
45-ish, which means they might have to save some fuel to make it towards the end.
Yes, but by flip side to this, what we just seen them driving by the field on fresh tires is going to repeat itself. The question is, when everybody comes out like now, does Matt D and these guys have enough time to get back by them? And my answer is yes, because they've only been back out for 1 or 2 laps. And here it goes, that Haley Steinfeld machine piloted by Matt D. Horton back to the race lead. Wow. Great run for the 89.
Yeah, very fast truck, very consistent truck tonight.
Parkhurst now to second, Woodard to third. Here comes Botello. Botello bringing up ground on Tyler Woodard here, AJ. As they continue to get
Christopher
after
Pendel
Go ahead.
almost up 20 spots, sitting in 5th, starting in 22. Doing really well here tonight so far after we've cycled through our first pit stops.
That's Pendel and that Ford F-150 picking them up and laying them down. Ford tough there in that 16 machine.
I see you like Fords, Matt.
Dude, I love Fords. My dream car, folks, for anybody that wants to buy me this if you become a millionaire. I'm cheap. Go get me a Crown Victoria. Just go to your local police departments, find a retired Crown Vics and buy them. Or your government auctions.
And then pimp them out.
No, dude. Why would you pimp out a Crown Victoria? That is like, that's blasphemy. Wow, I can't believe you want to pimp out a Crown Victoria. But hello to the race lead. As you've seen, AJ failed the 6th spot. Botello out front. Horton, Parkhurst, Woodard, Pendel. People putting rims and hydraulics on Crown Victorias, running a perfectly good car.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like a gigantic stereo system.
Okay, I would do the gigantic radio system. But I'm not going to do the rims and the hydraulics and all that jazz to them. That Fowler right there as well. John Garrett, Brandon Hamatat right there in the 48, along with Guy R. Clem there. And man, some great racing out there tonight.
Yeah, so far it's been very, very fantastic racing. We do have a battle for the lead right now. Let's see if Horton can get by Botello.
Well, my answer to that is going to be most likely.
Well, Botello is pulling away right now, so I don't know. That could have just been a good lap by him, but very nice run.
Yeah, it very well could be. I tell you what, AJ, very impressive though. And that Botello is able to hang on all over Horton in this top two, because we know Horton again started on the pole here tonight. Has a very good truck here, and you see high above the racetrack and the Goose Graphics blimp camera here tonight. Top three pretty evenly spread out. Thank you to Goose Graphics for renting us the blimp here tonight. Horton, Parkhurst, Woodard, Pendle. There is Uticunts there as well. Brandon Mefford right there with Thad Fowler, John Garrett, and Brandon Pummett. And I'm only laughing because YouTube just gave us a warning.
For what?
John?
His name?
Yes.
How does YouTube give you a warning?
It's the algorithm. It thinks it's something else. Okay. That's going to be fun.
I mean, as long as you don't label the stream as for kids, it shouldn't have an issue with it. I've said it plenty of times on streams.
It shouldn't, but apparently it wants to smack my hand. So if for some weird mysterious reason we disappear, I'll put another one up. Hopefully it doesn't, though. Botello. That's the first in my broadcasting career. 39 on the board. And, man, what a race we're having here tonight.
Yeah, very, very good, strong race. Botello is just pulling away almost about a second over Horton right now. About a second and a half.
Oh, man. 39 of 65 complete here tonight. No, it's going to stay up. They're just taking the ads off of it. That's cool. Tyler Woodard, Christopher Pintel, Mr. John Gudikent there as well inside that top six, up 4 spots over Brandon Mefford. And we've had one yellow all night here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, and looks like we're getting some cloud cover with about 25 laps to go.
Well, that may help or hurt. The thing about it is, Cooler Racetrack it's going to do one or two things. Depending on your setup, it's either going to loosen you up or tighten you up. You know, if it loosens the trucks up as tight as we've seen them, I think it'll help some guys. However, if it tightens the truck up even further from where it's at, we might see some guys knocking the wall down, AJ.
Yep.
As they continue to run right now.
And Botello is just pulling away hand over fist.
Yeah, for sure, Doug. You have to make sure it's got the interceptor motor in it. Like that's a given. I want the whole police package on it if I can get away with it. Upgrade suspension, all that good jazz. Botello out front, Horton, Parkhurst, Tyler Woodard, Christopher Pintel, your top 5. You know, if I ever actually do get one, AJ, I'm going to have to go get an Extreme Sim TV wrap put on it.
Yep.
So Botello gets the lead, Horton in second, Parkhurst in third, Pendle in fourth, Woodard in fifth, Brandon Gudicus there, and Brandon Mefford there as well. There's Mefford in line just behind here, and he's got Thad and John Garrett on his back bumper. Well, buddy, let's pull up our favorite thing to look at. Let's look at some pit strategy, shall we?
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
Especially since some should be coming up.
Parkhurst, for reference, who made that off strategy move, should be, if he goes as far as his first run. Oh, we got one. Horton, he's going to bring it down. So it looks like Parkhurst can go another 3-4 laps. I think that was a defensive move against some of the other guys, AJ. Horton wanted to be the first car with pit road open. 23 to go. He's right there on that number of making it. He's like, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger, and I'm going to be the first truck down. And as long as he can make it 23 laps, I think that's a great move. We'll see if anybody follows suit here. Who else is going to follow Mr. Horton? The longer they stay out there, the worse situation they're going to be in. It's going to be interesting how this pans out, AJ. Matt D. Horton back off of pit road now, coming back up to speed out of turn 2. He'll cross the blue blend line. He'll get back on the racetrack. Got to watch that blue blend line, AJ, as you move up. You don't want to move up too early because you'll get a penalty for entering too early, and that's a costly one. And how I know, I threw away a Daytona 500 last year.
Oh, well, that's not good.
That one still stings. Now, right there with Parkhurst. Now, good to cut there in that 4th spot. Brandon Mefford, Thad, Tyler Woodard now on pit road in the 77 camp, AJ. That Chevrolet coming down for fuel and tires as we speak. Guy R right there as well. Top of the field, it's Chevy, Ford, Chevy, your top 3. I see one manufacturer not represented at all tonight. No
Would that be the Yoda?
No Yodas in the night field. They must have they must have some shipping difficulties or something.
This is going to be really interesting, Matt. Botello is just about a couple truck lengths in front of Horton. Horton looking to get his lap back right now. This can be very big when it comes to the final run of this race.
And you see just how much quicker he is. That's time he's gaining every lap in the cycle. From what I'm seeing now, I'm pretty confident no matter what, he's going to be your race leader when it cycles out. The only question's going to be, can he hold it? Can he hold it? How big of a lead will he have as they continue to work through? Parkhurst Scott Baker coming off of pit road here as we speak, with coming to 18 to go in the Goose Graphics 130 here tonight. And looks like, AJ, here tonight at Michigan, if we stay on pace, we may have another extended pre-race, buddy, or post-race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like last night, because we're on track to knock this one out in a hurry.
Why do you always like hitting around the same amount of time?
Not only that, like if we've got extra time, I love to fill it and try to. I'm leaning more towards little behind the scenes guys. I'm trying to get more into the post race stuff, other than just the top 3. It's a little bit difficult to do, but I'm going in that direction in general. 18 to go here. There's the 16 camp of Christopher Pendale. Brandon Mefford there, Thad right there in 5th or 4th. John Garrett in 5th. 6th going to be Brandon Pamitat. All right there as well. Who is it going to be to go to victory lane here tonight at Michigan and get us ready for round 3 at Hot Atlanta next week? It's hot. It's Atlanta. Because Atlanta is hot. Made sense, right? Thank you, sir. 17 to go. I'm not hyper tonight, guys, at all. Mefford there in 9th. John Garrett in 10th. All right, put it in YouTube chat. Who do you think is going to go to victory lane here tonight as we continue to work their way through? You know, Doug, I might have to legitimately look into that. Thank you for letting me know. They continue to work through 17 laps to go. Doug may have just give me the hook up there, AJ.
Botella just hit pit road.
Botella coming down. Factory setups machine. on pit road. So next time through, we will see 15 to go here at Michigan International Raceway. David S. out front. Brian Parker right there as well, otherwise known as Peter Parker. Right through here with 15 to go here.
Here goes Justin Botello getting out of the pits. Gonna blend on this backstretch. Here comes the Haley Steinfeld machine. Gonna pass him right along the outside.
That's not enough of a gap at all. Wow. That plan by Horton did not work, AJ.
No, it didn't.
That is nowhere close to the gap he wanted to have.
Because Botello's gonna have the fresher tires.
And there he goes. It's ball game for Horton. No way he can run him down now, because here's the thing. By the time these tires equalize, it's going to be 8 to go or more or less. Horton trying desperately to use the draft here to stay with him, but truck's going to get tight, and that's going to be the problem. And the gap starts to grow now. Lap traffic, will it play a factor here, AJ?
I think it very much will. You could really pinch somebody if you do it right.
Horton going to need some things to go his way here at Michigan. I think he came down 2 to 3 laps too early, AJ. You know, I get it. You're trying to be the first one up that road, but it's a reverse strategy, and you see the difference there. He's got 9 laps on his tires versus just a few on Botello here. At 9 laps is going to be killer on him, I think. It's unfortunate for Matt D, too, because he's got a good truck. It's just you can't, I don't care how fast you are, you can't outrun tires. You just can't. He's going to need these things to equalize, and equalize quick. 14 laps to go here. 13 now. Can you believe we're only 13 away from the finish of this thing, AJ? Holy.
Yeah, I can't believe we're almost done with this. This is crazy.
We have burnt through this one. Well, Doug, I will do. I'll look you up on Facebook, buddy. Appreciate that. 13 laps to go. Folks, don't forget, if you like what you're seeing here tonight, don't forget to subscribe and pound that like button for me. As we continue to run 12 to go. You know, I swear. Can we please go buy Kim a fuel filter? Or an air filter, rather. What's a good air filter, AJ?
Beats the holy hell out of me. I just drive cars. I have no clue about them.
So you're gonna go to the shop and just be like, yeah, it's making weird noises. Fix it.
Horton's back on pit road. Matt Horton's back on pit road.
It was too soon. Couldn't make it. 23 was the number. I don't think he could have made it. Man. Heartbreak for Matt D. Horton. 11 to go. He's going to, and that's going to, if he does not get a yellow, it is really going to hinder his finishing position. Wow. Hello to the lead. Parkhurst the second now. Oh, little bit of a battle for Gutekunst right there. Oh, man. Tight there with the 16 of Christopher Pindell. Mefford, that's 3rd, 4th, 5th, all right together. Now look at Christopher Pindell, up 17 spots on the evening, AJ.
Yeah, he's been doing very well.
Started caboose on the field, and right now, battling for position inside the top 5. Gutekunst there, right there, big push. Nose to tail, a little bit of a bump there that time from Pindell to John. You know, I'm not so sure if I'm John in this situation, AJ. I just don't move over and let Christopher Pendale go.
No, I wouldn't either.
I think I'd just try to save my truck. I think that's with 9 laps to go here. Third, fourth, fifth, nose to tail here. Recovery for Thad here tonight, up into 7th, AJ.
Yeah, after having that first caution, being involved in that first caution on lap 6, he really come back pretty good.
And yellow.
We do have a yellow on the racetrack.
Caution is out on the racetrack, on the speedway, and it's going to be for, I believe, the Ford truck. What happened here, Captain? He pulled over AJ, but that brought the yellow out. He got off the racing surface. Wow.
And it says it was for him?
Yeah. That is very interesting. But nevertheless, 8 laps to go. Now, with Horton on the lead lap, he's coming around now. I think he is on the lead lap. And do you think if you're Horton, you come back down pit road here and get more tires?
Well, you didn't.
Oh, he's the lucky dog. Okay, he's coming around to catch the field. Now he's going to come down. He'll have to start at the tail of the longest line here. So he's going to come get tires and fuel. 7 to go. I don't think he's going to get a win tonight, but he can definitely recover from where he was at. So they will get down to it here and get on pit road. Let's see if we can talk. Back out. All right, let's talk to Matt D here. Hey, Matt, it's Matt up in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, strategy not really going your way here tonight. You came down, you came down early. Did you just come down too early there?
I did a mistake. When we pitted under the first caution, I lowered my fuel, and I forgot to change it back when we did green flag pit stops, and I was short. So that's how that happened.
Oh man. Oh, you're gonna restart here. You're gonna be in 15th. What's the goal here? Top 10, top 5? What are you trying to get back to here?
I think top 10 is realistic. I had left side tires still left, so we'll see how that goes.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck here in the ending of this race, my man.
Thank you.
So AJ, you heard him say they're top 10 realistic. What's your thoughts?
It's doable. It's very doable, especially when you have the fresher tires out of the rest of the field in front of you. So I'm really kind of curious to see what he does. Should be very interesting, pal.
Yeah, it should be. Whoa, that got a little dicey there, trying to get it sorted out. Who goes where? Lights out on the pace car once again. Should be a 5-lap dash to the end here in the Goose Graphics 130 at Michigan. It's a goose. It's a goose. It's the Goose Graphics. There's my jingle for tonight.
I want to thank all the sponsors here tonight. Matt, can you rumble them off real fast?
Yes, sir, I can. Let me grab my handy dandy notebook, make sure I don't miss anybody. Here we go. Thank you to Red Spoilers, Pro Cup Racing Experience, as well, Mr. Goose Graphics, Girotech, Fort Worth screen printing, the iRacing Elite calculator, and we're ready to go once again, buddy. And red spoilers as well. Thank you to all of you. Think I got everybody ready to go. Here we go, buddy. Nope, lights back on the pace car. I thought they were off there a moment ago, but apparently we're going to add one. So we're going to get ready to do it all over again. So what's your thoughts on what we've seen here tonight, bud?
Well, another fantastic race for the Colonial Clash. Very happy that we get to call such good racing. First it was Talladega last week and then Michigan. I really enjoy watching pit strategy play out, and it was pretty cool to see different strategies and try to figure out, okay, they're going to try to make it, now they're going to try to make it. Very interesting, and a driver that we thought was going to run away with it is now sitting back in, where is he, P16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Matt Horton, but, you know, as of 2 pit stops ago, it's been nothing but Justin Botello, and let's see if he can get a good restart and pretty much protect his lead from Mark Parkhurst.
Parkhurst, well, Botello, Parkhurst, Mafford, Judicus, Canell, Garrett, your top 6. It'll be 4 to go at the stripe. I think lights are off. Here we go. And this time we're going to get the green flag, AJ. 4-lap dash. It is a sprint to the finish. Green in the air.
Excellent launch by Botello. And that 83, it looks like a Brandon F4. Really good launch by the both of them. They're going to be 1-2. There's the 41 of John Gutekunst, and that's going to be your 1-2-3 right there.
Gutekunst there, right there, knows that tail. Look at the draft there from the 83 of Mafford, able to get to the back bumper of the 64. He'll go to the top. And I think that's the lane you want to do it. Get the momentum, try to get the 41 to your back bumper down the front straightaway, get a big run at him. A little bit of a push coming from the 16, much like Daytona. Here comes the run. And caution on the racetrack. Yellow. Yellow is out, and we have somebody off track, back on track, and that is going to be
Brian Parker.
What happened to Brian Parker? Oh, just contact. Wow.
34, Kyle Harbin gets underneath him, and they just want for the same real estate, and the 36 just ends up spinning into the infield going into turn 1.
Unfortunate there, AJ, that happened, but definitely caution back out once again. Hello, right there, ready for this restart one more time. So we're going to have to restack them, get them ready to go. So we'll get ready to rock and roll here, AJ.
Yeah, we're going to have a green-white checkered, and checking how many attempts. They only have 2 attempts for green-white checkers, so if you're gonna need to do something, do it now, because if you have a second attempt, you're going to need as many positions as possible.
Going to be interesting, ain't it, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Captain. We're going to get after it one more time. 2 attempts for a green-white checkered with 2 laps to go here from Michigan. And we'll emanate from Atlanta Motor Speedway 1 week from tonight. It's going to be round number 3 of season number 2 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway a week from tonight here, folks. Don't forget, same place, same time. Dropping the green around 9:30 Eastern. Come check it out 1 week from tonight. More of the same. Great racing action for the Colonial Clash Eagles Series. And we're going to continue to get ready to go. There's Brandon Mefford. Talking about Mefford having a good run tonight.
Yeah, he's up 9 positions from starting 11th. So having a really good run. Has been a really staple in the top 5 for the last, I think, about 20 laps. So he's having a really good run tonight.
Yeah, he is. And we're going to get ready to get it done once again. We'll get ready to go one more time. This is going to be fun. 3 laps to go here tonight. Goose Graphics 130 to finish it off. Who's your pick, AJ?
Well, if any restart has shown us within the last 30 laps, Botello's going to get a really good launch, and even though he's going to get challenged on the outside with a couple runs, he's been able to fend each and every one of them off. So I'm probably going to go with Botello.
Botello, not a bad pick at all here as we get ready to get that green flag a-waving. Just after 10:07 Eastern Time, folks. Ready to go once again. Once again here. Polio, we were trying to get in the broadcasting booth. Then decided not to, and then deciding to again. She can't make up her mind what she wants. As we get ready to go, 3 to go. Three laps to go here. As we get ready to finish it off, Goose Graphics 130. I wonder if that's a goose, AJ. Do we have any goose sighting?
No, but duck, goose.
Duck, goose? Okay, that works. Duck, goose. Goose, Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast.
You're having way too much fun with this as we're gridding up, getting ready to go for a first attempt at a green, white checkered.
You tell I'm feeling better, buddy.
Absolutely. You sound like you felt good a couple times.
Yeah, it's finally completely. I feel bad for my sister because now she's down with it. But yeah, 3 to go. She actually ended up with it worse than I had. Because she got the fever.
Avoid her like the plague.
Uh-huh. So 2 to go, getting ready to go back green. Everybody back in the air once again.
Another good launch by Botello. And here comes that run from the outside. As I say that, Mefford is going to cut down to the inside, get right in front of Gutekunst.
Oh, Gutekunst's going to try to make it work. Mefford's closing the door right now. And I don't think that yellow helped them because they had a big run. Yellow come out. Now it's going to be coming to the 1 to go. Medford is not going to have much time.
Here it is. Here comes the run.
Oh, Botello slides up.
Block.
But it might kill his speed down the front straightaway. It did, AJ. And here they go, wrecking behind them. Great save from the 16.
Yeah, that was Pendel. He's going to lose a couple spots, but a fantastic save.
Look at the 83 Manford sending it into 1 and 2. It's going to come to a drag race down the back straightaway, AJ.
Who's Gutekunst going to help, if anybody?
What do you do if you're the 83 of Manford? Do you try to slide up and close the door in 3? He's going to be on the bottom. He's going to clear him, but if he slides up, it can cost him momentum. Both trucks side by side. Here comes Botello. Who's going to get to the line first, AJ? At the stripe, photo finish is going to be
Botello.
Holy
by .001.
What a epic finish at the start finish line. Justin Botello getting it done. Let's use our replay camera, taking a look at that finish. Holy cow, bud. What do you say about that, Captain? Wow.
Absolutely crazy.
How do you get any closer than that? Somebody clip that for an iRacing Top 10, please. That was insane. I will actually save and submit that. Ow. Dude. One more look here. Holy macarolis, man. Coming to the stripe. It's going to be just this close. Otello, Mefford, Gutekunst there in third. Wow, AJ. Holy moly. Justin Botello brings it home in victory lane. So, giving out that $10 prize for the race win off two. It's going to go to Justin Botello, and we're going to get ready to talk to him, AJ. What a job, everybody involved. Justin Botello in a very last moment. Justin Botello, Matt in the booth. You got a copy.
I got a copy.
Buddy, you cannot get no closer than that, my friend.
No, that was freaking nuts, man. I got really lucky there, and that whole yellow that came out was pretty nuts, but I'm glad that I still won it.
Well, you got the run. What was you thinking going into turns 3 and 4? What was the thoughts going through your head there? You was right there with Mefford. And what goes through your head at that moment?
I honestly have no idea. It was just it happened so quick. I didn't know he was gonna have a run, and he just he had a lot of momentum, and somehow I got really lucky there, and just side drafted, I guess, and just worked it, and we got the dub. I'm really happy.
Well, victory lane for you, Justin Botello, and a great finish. AJ, what's your thoughts for Justin here?
What a drag race to the line. What was going through your head? What were you going to try to do to try to break some of Brandon's momentum? Obviously it worked to a certain extent, but geez, 0.001 for a finish. Pretty much tell us what was going through your head there.
I thought the bottom was going to be really good, so I really thought I was going to lose the race. But I think I adored him a little bit to get a run. I think we came together a little bit, and that's what gave me a little bit of an edge to get the dub. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed racing with everybody. Thank you guys for broadcasting. I really appreciate you guys doing this. Thank you to everybody that supports me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. I can't wait.
There we go. Wow. Justin Botello, AJ, coming up with a great run to the finish. Well, let's get ready to talk to Brandon Mefford here. And P2, not off by much, AJ. Don't see Brando. I'm looking for him. You see Brando? Well, we'll talk to John while we wait on Brandon here and see if he gets involved here. Talk to Mr. Gutekunst there. Gutekunst, you got a copy, buddy?
I do. How's it going, guys?
Not bad. How about that finish directly in front of you?
Holy cow, I was screaming for him, man. That was an absolutely awesome finish. What a great race.
Well, I would tell you this. I'm going to save the replay and I'm going to submit it to the iRacing Top 10 list for this month.
Yeah. That was absolutely wild.
If that ain't iRacing Top 10 of the month, I don't know what is. I know with it being
0.001, we'll take that.
Yeah. And it might be a closest on the channel record. I would have to go back and do some research, AJ, but I about know it is because you can't get much closer.
Yeah, it as far as my iRacing, it doesn't score it any closer anyways.
Yeah. I got some software that I can break it down further. And that's what I use to do that with over with APO.
Okay.
So I can take it and kind of break it down a little bit further to give me an official number. But I'm
Perfect.
pretty sure if I'm eyeball testing it, that's the closest I've seen.
Yeah. I heard Teal in the chat. He was talking about. Oh my god! So I can't wait to get out of the truck and go look at it.
And what is an epic finish? Well, man, how's it feel coming home third here tonight?
Being that it's my home track and an absolutely stacked field, I'm more than happy. I set the goal at top 10 this evening and caught a couple breaks here. Got a good pit stop on that last green flag pit and was able to drive her up front here and bring home a podium.
Yeah, it was a great race overall, and yeah, I'm so proud of this league. What a way to come on our channel and really show some great performances overall league wide.
Yeah. We brought on a decent amount of new guys this season, and I'm very, 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 very impressed with everybody's driving. I mean, obviously there was a couple hiccups, but that's racing. As far as our last season where I think we carried like a 4, maybe 5 caution average. I mean, we've ran 2 races here that have been pretty much green flag the whole way.
Yeah.
And as a racer and a league admin, you cannot ask for any better.
No, you cannot, man. Well, I'll tell you what, y'all put on a show and a half here tonight. Again, congratulations not only on third, but such a great race out there, man.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you guys for doing the broadcast for us. We appreciate it. You don't know how much we appreciate it. So.
I got a hell of a picture for you guys. I'm putting in your Discord just now, so should be fun.
There we
when
go.
You take a look at it.
There
10-4.
We go.
Perfect.
We got a guy over there doing pictures for us. I'm going to save the replay. Man, that almost earned a spot on my wall, literally, for my summary. But that's close.
I'm excited to take a look at it. Oh my god! If everybody's freaking out about it, I'm stoked.
Well, man, again, too bad the webcam wasn't on tonight with the green screen working because I was over here bouncing in the chair like I'm in a rollout.
Hands up in the air, just hollering. Ah!
Oh man, what a finish! All right, man. Well, again, we will see you in Hot Atlanta next week. Is there anybody you'd like to thank, buddy?
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to thank the old lady for taking care of our almost 2-year-old and I think 3-week-old while I'm down here racing. Could not do any of this without her support. So big shout out to her. Thank you. Girotech Inc. I'd like to thank them for the sponsorship. www.girotech.com for all your Haas CNC needs. Goose Graphics, that is owned by myself. If you need any paints for iRacing and newly added to the Arsenal American Truck Simulator, get a hold of Goose Graphics on Facebook at Goose Graphics 41. And all the league sponsors, appreciate those guys. I need to get a list. I'm new to the podium here, so I don't quite have them in front of me. But thanks to all the league sponsors, appreciate the heck out of it. And thanks to you guys again for doing the broadcast.
Well, no problem, man. In that order that I got in with you on the car, it might expand the American Truck Simulator before long.
Perfect. We'll get you hooked up, buddy.
All righty, man. Great run here tonight, man, and we'll talk to you next week in Atlanta.
Alrighty, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Well, AJ, let's take a look at the predicted point standings. Again, it's not exactly 100% because of bonus points here tonight, but our unofficial predicted point standings, and if I know anything from last week, it's maybe off by a point, if that. We'll take a look. AJ, what is your thoughts?
Absolute great race tonight. Couple drivers probably jumped over a couple people or really reined in. I'm waiting for it to pop up on the YouTube, so I'm just trying to cover time while it pops up.
Dude, thank you, buddy.
But wow, what an absolute great race, Matt, and a wonderful finish. Usually when you get good races, they might not have the best finishes, but man, we had a great race and a fantastic finish.
Well, unofficially, not unfortunately, but unofficially, I've got Justin Botello leaving here at the points lead still with 84. John Garrett going to pick up officially two positions up to second. Hermitat up to 73 in third. Uticut's going to pick up 5 spots up to 70 points in fourth. Horton down 2 at 69. Disappointment for Horton. Had the quickest car here in qualifying, and let's see, where did he finally come across the stripe at? He come across in 10th, got the top 10 he wanted, AJ, but didn't get what he probably felt like that truck had in it. Take a look at the race results as well here in just a moment. Got everything moving around here. So here is your race results here for tonight, AJ. And look at this lineup inside that top 5. Any surprises? Here, Justin Botello able to get it by 0.001. And 0.089, not far off was Gutekunst there. Garrett there in fourth. Thad there recovering well, AJ, up to a top 5.
Yeah, did a really good job. He was part of the caution on lap 6, I think it was, and came back and really put a good finish together.
Yeah, you take a look at it here as well. You got Christopher Pendale, another standout. Started caboose on the field, going to come home 9th. Matt Horton, of course, again, was your pole sitter, comes home top 10. David Deere in 11th. Tyler Woodard in 12th. Jair in 13th. Tyler Rex 14th. Scott Baker 15th. Brian Parker 16th. Zachary there 17th. Going to be Mark Parker's in 18th tonight, AJ. AJ here tonight as we continue with our post-race coverage. But that's your top 18. We will get you over to 19th here of Jonathan Golden. 20th going to be Todd Cleek there with Scott Matthew Jr. 21st of the Red Spoilers group. And then it's James Oot of the 1776 Federalist group coming home 22nd. And that's the way we kind of look at this right now, AJ. But again, looking at some great runs. Of course, Gutekunst there leading the charge for the 1776 Motorsports Patriot Division. Garrett leading the charge for Fort Worth Screen Printing. So it's going to be interesting going to Atlanta here a week from tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Atlanta brings. It's going to be really interesting how that track eats tires absolutely like it's nobody's business.
Yes. Yeah. And it's going to be a fun night here a week from tonight. What about the Privateer getting out here, getting it done with all these teams around them able to go get the win tonight? I think that's big. Red Spoilers out here. You got Southern Grown. You've got Team No Shift. Of course, we've got the 1776 Patriots division out here as well. And then the regular 1776 Motorsports. It's pretty cool for a Privateer to get out here and get it done tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
yeah, there's a couple of them in the field, but Matt, take her home, pal.
And 4, man. Well, before we go home here tonight in tonight's show, don't forget, go check out the Nerds Things doing Nerds doing Nerd Things podcast here for your source of all things nerdy with my favorite host of all time, AJ Capola, and his awesome co-host Susie, taking you through all the world of Marvel, Disney, much, much more. Go check it out. It's a great podcast for anything nerdy. AJ, what is your next most upcoming episode, sir?
Our episode comes out Friday, and it is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. We're starting our Lord of the Rings episodes, and we're starting with The Hobbit. So we're going in story timeline.
Yeah, so you're doing it in
Check
timeline.
this out. Yep, it should be out about 10 a.m. Friday morning Eastern.
There we go. 10 a.m. Friday morning, checking out the Hobbit review and talks and probably craziness that goes on each and every week. And probably AJ getting roasted.
Yep.
But with that being said, we'll run through this one more time here tonight for everybody here. And then we're going to get on here out of here. Thank you to Red Spoilers coming out. Renovations for all your home remodeling needs. It's a veteran owned and operated company. Go check them out today. Go ahead, check out Pro Cup Racing Experience. Provides an exciting opportunity to drive a real race car that competed in today's top stock car series at the fastest tracks on the circuit. Side note to them again, coming up in June, they'll be here at Michigan. You can go hop in a real cup car at Michigan. That can be fun. Goose Graphics right there, John Gunnicus there as well with all your iRacing decal and more paint needs you could possibly need. American Truck Simulator. Who knows what he gets into next? Maybe he'll go into Flight Simulator. Eurotech there as well for all your Haas CNC sales and kind of repair needs that you would need done there, services of those machines. And of course, Fort Worth Screen Printing has provided textile screen printing services to promotional product distributors, marketing firms, and advertising agencies and end users throughout the United States. They have even been sold out by other screen printing companies to produce their more complex and overflow projects for them. Thank you to each and every one of our partners for coming out here tonight. We will see you in a week from now for the Colonial Class Eagles Series Season 2, race number 3 in Atlanta. Until then, everybody stay safe, stay good. We'll see you in the next one. It's Matt. That's been AJ. See you in Atlanta. We go into the ATL, folks. And we're off.